Imagine for a moment stepping into a world where luxury isn't just an option. It's the essence of existence. Today, on Apex Chronicles, we peel back the layers of a name that has not only dominated the luxury fashion landscape, but has also become a symbol of unparalleled opulence and craftsmanship, Louis Vuitton. But what secrets lie behind the monogram? And how has this empire, under the guidance of the visionary Bernard Arnault, climbed to staggering heights of a $180 billion empire? In a tale as enchanting as the brand itself, we discover an origin that defies belief. Amid the lush, silent forests, under the canopy of stars, a homeless teenager with nothing but dreams lays the foundation of what would become the world's most valuable luxury fashion brand. No formal education to his name, no silver spoon to feed his ambition, just a relentless drive to redefine luxury. But what is it about Louis Vuitton that fascinates millions around the globe? Is it the exquisite craftsmanship, or is there something more, something almost captivating about its charm? From the vision of a young, homeless teenager to the strategic genius of Bernard Arnault, who stands as the second wealthiest titan of industry on the globe. Welcome to Apex Chronicles, where luxury meets legacy. In the shadowed valleys of Arnault, France, where the dawn of 1821 whispered promises, a beacon of ambition flickered into existence. This wasn't a world graced by the luxuries of electricity or running water. Here, dreams were sewn into the fabric of the earth itself. Born to a modest miller and a mother whose artistry breathed life into hats, Louis's early years unfolded far from the opulence his name would one day signify. Amid fields rather than classrooms, his hands learned the language of the soil, charting a destiny far removed from the confines of traditional education. Tragedy, however, is often the crucible of destiny. The loss of his mother, when he was but a tender soul of 10, followed by a tempestuous relationship with his stepmother, nudged him towards a path less trodden. At the age of 13, with a heart brimming with resolve, he embarked on a 225-mile pilgrimage to Paris. It was a journey that would test the bounds of his resilience, a journey marked by the generosity of strangers, the sting of odd jobs, and nights under the vast, indomitable sky. This odyssey, raw and unyielding, was the forge in which the legend of Louis was tempered, setting the stage for a tale of extraordinary tenacity and unbridled ambition. So prepare yourselves, my friends. We're about to delve into the essence of luxury, craftsmanship, and unyielding ambition. You might just find yourselves immersed in a story of splendor that goes beyond the ages. And it begins now. As the golden hues of Parisian sunsets gave way to the possibilities of the night, a young dreamer in the bustling heart of the city began to weave his destiny. Louis, with hands meticulous and vision boundless, embraced the craft of box-making and packing, an apprenticeship that would mark the dawn of an era. It was here, among carriages and cobblestones, that his creations caught the gaze of aristocracy, none more influential than the Empress of France. Crafting luggage of canvas, flat-topped and robust, Louis redefined the art of journeying. No longer were voyages bound by the clunky trunks of old. He had catapulted travel into a new echelon of elegance and convenience. This wasn't just a career ascent. It was the ascension of a vision, the inception of a legacy draped in the finest of canvases. With the pride of an atelier bearing his name and accolades that crossed oceans, Louis Vuitton transcended his role as a mere artisan. Each stitch, each sale, each step towards international acclaim wove into the tapestry of a narrative far grander than he had ever imagined, a testament to the power of dream and daring. And if, dear viewers, the spirit of this journey speaks to a yearning within you, a craving for the stories that dance at the edges of history and luxury, consider this your invitation to delve deeper. Subscribe to our channel, Apex Chronicles, and join a fellowship of curious souls who, like Louis, aspire to the symphony of ambition and artistry. Let us together turn the page and continue our odyssey into legacy. In the shadow of devastation from the Franco-Prussian War, amid swirling whispers of loss and displacement, a flame refused to flicker out. Louis, with a heart indomitable, found within the ruins a call to recreate, to rise phoenix-like from the ashes. His property may have succumbed to the ravages of discord, yet his spirit stayed unbowed. Thrusting his hand into the crucible of adversity, he pulled forth threads of tomorrow. His savings became seeds of restoration, not just for what had been, but for designs that dared to dream. The iconic beige canvas luggage, streaked with stripes, illustrating Louis' defiance against the mundane. It was a revolution, not just in aesthetics, but in how the world perceived luggage, not as mere containers, but as companions wrapped in elegance. And against the relentless tides of imitation, Louis wielded a brilliant emblem of recourse, the LV monogram. More than a simple mark of authenticity, it became a global statement of unparalleled craft and vision. It became the cornerstone of an enterprise that would stride forth into the horizon, a rampart against counterfeiting that heralded a grand expansion. At the helm of this expedition beyond borders stood Louis Vuitton. The torch had been passed, and the sun was to bear the flames of innovation ever forward. Louis' story, rooted in beginnings humble and raw, was evolving into a symphony echoing across continents. Amidst the unfolding tapestry of time, the narrative of Louis Vuitton embarked on a thrilling sojourn, with the steadfast Henri Racamier grasping the rudder. A seasoned navigator of the ebb and flow of commerce, he charted a path that defied the trappings of tradition, guiding the venerable ship of Louis Vuitton into the pulsating heart of the modern era. This was but the prologue to a dance of titans, the elegant ballet of the merger between Moet Hennessy and Louis Vuitton that birthed LVMH, a symphony of luxury and heritage. This marriage of affluence and intrigue was not just an amalgamation of brands. It set the scene for a grand opera of aspiration and audacity. The crescendo came with Bernard Arnault, a visionary whose spirit echoed the relentless ambition of Louis himself. With a legendary takeover, he seized the reins, bestowing the mythical phoenix with wings anew. He breathed into the heart of Louis Vuitton a fresh vitality, marrying tradition with newfound collaborations that crafted modern masterpieces. His steadfast guidance and ceaseless innovation propelled Louis Vuitton to peaks previously uncharted, painting the sky with vignettes of opulence and originality. The tale of Arnault was not just the story of a man at the helm of a brand. It was the chronicle of a titan, sculpting the zenith of luxury. Within the hallowed atelier of creative thought, Marc Jacobs assumed his post as the maestro of Louis Vuitton's narrative. Under his keen eye, the storied brand dared to transcend the well-worn paths, its sails billowing with the winds of innovation. The introduction of ready-to-wear lines was a clarion call, drawing in a chorus of new admirers, expanding the allure of Louis Vuitton beyond the realm of leather and into the very sinews of daily life. It was a time of artistic ferment, fraught with challenges. The brand's essence was persistently pursued by the specter of counterfeiting, sparking battles waged in courtrooms as tenacious in spirit as they were necessary. Yet the very fabric of Louis Vuitton's philosophy was woven with resilience, and the brand emerged time and again, not just unscathed, but unparalleled. The melding of minds with streetwear titan supreme exemplified the brand's undying ingenuity, an alchemy of high fashion and urban chic that reaffirmed Louis Vuitton's place at the summit of desire and design. To exist within the brand's embrace was to bask in its luminescent valor, now valued at $39 billion, a testament, a monument of visionary courage. As we draw the threads of our tale to a close, let us reflect on the metamorphosis of a vision, from the raw determination of a boy with heart and horizon as his only allies to the dynasty that now commands the world's gaze. The saga of Louis Vuitton unravels as an odyssey of relentless pursuit, where the symmetry of beauty and innovation collides with the tenacity of spirit. We have traversed the epochs together, you and I, through the corridors of ambition and achievement, witnessing the transformation of dreams sown into tangible triumphs. And as we part, I entrust this story to you into the weave of your own aspirations. Until our paths cross once more in the grand tapestry of Apex Chronicles, may you find your journey as rapturous as the epics we've explored. Every narrative is a gateway, every gate an opening to a realm where dreams testify to their own immortality. Thank you, intrepid wanderers of history and dignitaries of the morrow, for your companionship upon this voyage into the essence of luxury. May the chronicles of tomorrow echo the splendor of the paths we've tread, and may every gleaming thread lead you back, time and again, to where adventure begets wisdom, here on Apex Chronicles.